Hey guys, what's up? Demon Dog here. So today I'm going to make a Stigma video, a video about the metalhead Stigma. Another one. This one's about being the only one in a group of friends and being cast out. So so a few years ago, I think it was like the beginning of 2017. I hung out with this friend of mine. He's a stoner, and he had a group of friends, pretty unusual people, more unusual than me. They had dyed hair and all that. They painted themselves like all weird. The makeup and shit, because some of them were girls. And so yeah, I was the only one who liked metal in that group. And turns out, I'm not gonna say it sucked because oh yeah, they bullied me and boohoo and all that stuff that I left home crying and shit. No, it's not that. It's just that no, it's really annoying because when you're the only one, the only metalhead or the only one that likes a certain style of music, while the rest don't, yeah, you get really singled out and you're kind of like the center of attention. You're comedy material, I guess. Because one of them was pointing at because I'm wearing Gorgoroth, and my Belphegor hoodie, and he was like, "Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that guy doing?" And I was just like, "Dude, it's just a guy in a metal band. Well, what's wrong?" And they're like, "Damn, damn." Uh, no, I just fucking cringed. I mean, I didn't feel like kicking his ass, but because besides that, he was actually a nice guy, But I actually cringed at that because what was funny about that? What was so hilarious about it? I mean, I'm the only one listening to metal in this group of friends, and I'm not even mentioning the bands I like or anything. Of course, if someone asks me the bands I like, I'm going to damn throat. If someone asks me the bands I like, I'm going to obviously tell them like, oh yeah, I like Megadeth, I like Creator, Vital Remains, and all that. And yeah, there's some bands where they're like, oh, who's that? I'm gonna say like, oh, they're this band from the U.S. that play this style of metal and all that. You know, yeah, and there was one of them who supposedly also liked metal because my friend the stoner, well, pretty much everyone in that group was a stoner. He was like, "Hey, yeah, yeah, my friend here, the one with the green hair, obvious. No, that's obvious. They always think that if someone has their hair dyed in a weird color, that they're a metalhead. But I can assure you, they're not. Because if you go to a metal show, you're not gonna see any asshole with their hair dyed. Girls, yeah, but not the guys. And so then I asked him like, "Oh, okay, so you like metal? You like Megadeth? You like Slayer? It's an example." And then he was like, "Oh, what man? Are those fans old? Nah, I don't listen to old stuff. I listen to more new stuff like System of a Down and Linkin Park." And I kindly said, "No, man, I'm sorry, but that's not metal because it's not. It's rock." And he was like, "Oh, okay, okay." And you know, I then told him that when time passes, those bands, System of a Down, Linkin Park, and all that, they'll be old. They'll be old bands just like Megadeth and Slayer and all those. And you know what he did? He didn't even say anything. He just, stayed quiet. Maybe because he knew I was right. So yeah, that sucks. They criticize your clothing like, oh man, what the fuck is that design, and all that. And then when they try to introduce you to another metalhead, he turns out to be a douchebag with his hair dyed in a weird color and listens to mainstream rock bands that uh, all the posers and emos claim that they're metal. And another instance where it was obvious that I was the only metalhead. It was at work. It was in like a party with coworkers and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. My coworkers are really lovely people. They're very nice. And yeah, they were all dancing and stuff. I was pretty much just sitting there and watching them dance. Having a laugh here and there. And then one of my coworkers, she's a really good person, really nice too. She told me like, hey, I mean, this isn't Metallica, but hey, at least you could dance to it. Yeah, classic. It's typical that metalhead and they automatically think of Metallica. Yeah, I like them, but their old albums, only Ride the Lightning. But they don't know that there's other metal bands that I happen to like more than Metallica. These guys are one of them. And also, yeah, the DJ that was there putting the music and getting everyone, all fired up, like, hey, come on, guys, come on, let's dance. He was asking like, so, you like Metallica? And I was like, yeah, but I like heavier shit. And then he was like, yeah, forget it. Yeah, I don't think he cared about putting on heavier shit. Because obviously if they put on heavier shit, heavier than Metallica, everyone's gonna be running or complaining to the guy. Besides, even if they put 80s Metallica like Ride the Lightning and Kill 'Em All and all that, people would still be complaining because it's their heaviest stuff. It groups them, their old stuff. It groups them with the thrash and death metal bands that no one listens to. You know what I mean? And what's also annoying when you're the only metalhead in a group of people or in an event, is that they tell you jokes about like, "Hey man, you're wearing a pentagram, dude. That's summoning the devil." It's obvious they're jokes, but they tell it to the only guy wearing a metal T-shirt or the only guy who likes metal. And yeah, it sucks because it's pretty much annoying. Yeah, it's really annoying when they do that with the the t-shirts you're wearing and stuff like that, your music taste. I mean, people like that are idiots. And what also sucks is when, they see you as a metalhead thinking you're this really cool, awesome guy. And then when they see you, they do the horns at you. Jesus Christ, what a great way to make friends, huh? Fucking douchebags. Okay, guys, well, I'm out, and as always, keep it metal.